Hello and welcome to our channel. My name is Rinat Khasanov. I am a registered investment advisor in Russian Federation, but today we're going to talk about American market, about our service. Our service is ftinvest.us website. We offer to you to follow our portfolio. Just subscribe and we will deliver the structure of our model portfolio right to your phone, right to your computer using our WhatsApp group. Now we begin with the S&P 500, and you see that it has risen rather significantly, more than 3% per week. And I told you so. I told you so in the previous week. Just look at the video. I told you that RCI has reached the oversold level, and based on this I recommended to you, I don't say buy, but I predicted that American market will rise, and you see the rise. Mostly it was related to not with the war, but it was a technical movement. Technical movement because the market can fall all the time, the market can rise all the time. There is always some supports, there is always some resistance, which we see on the graph. You see how good has worked the Head and Shoulders model. I showed it to you some weeks before. Market has reached its top, and that's why we see the Head and Shoulders. And now, after the fall, it has found some support, some technical support. The same situation is in Nasdaq. Looks like the same, and Dow Jones too. But I see some potential reversal Head and Shoulders here in Dow Jones, and if I'll see, I'll let you know. Just go to our website and check. So, is it a turning point for market? I don't think so. I think the fall will begin again in a Monday. Yes, we have a big break related with the Easter holiday. Friday, the market was shut in a Friday, and now a lot of things happened during the Friday related with the war in Iran. It's very now hard to say what Trump gonna do next, because there were some problems. I said the word, I will choose the word problems with this war. Some airplanes, some helicopters were shot down. And now we understand that Iran can resist to U.S. air raids. And what's Trump gonna do now in this situation? It will I don't know, hit electric facilities as he promised in his ultimatum. But what's gonna be with the oil after all of this thing? What's gonna be? And market will estimate that. Yes, we don't know. It may happen right now, maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday. But if Trump will hit, or he may also use nuclear, it's not a problem for him, in my view. He may also use nuclear. So, what gonna be with the market, and even with our portfolio too? We are in danger too, in my view. yes, we looks like let's see the result of our portfolio. It was a good week for us. It was a good week for the market, and I predicted that in a previous video. But now it's very hard to say what gonna be with the market if the war will not end in the next, I don't know, week. It's very hard to say. Serious escalation could be in this war, and in my view, it will hit the oil market first, and then the American market second. Also, there is still a bubble problem in USA. Why this technical movement, up movement in IT related, artificial intelligence related stocks? I think it's a bubble too, artificial intelligence, but market still find some hopes of in this field. But I see that if there will be a disappointment with this oil problem, then we see maybe a very significant fall in America, and there is a risk. It is a very big risk, and also a war in Iran, and also a rise in oil prices. So let's look at the other graphs, and you see the market is still like the dollar. In my view, the dollar index is rising, and I can predict that it will rise again during this technical. If you see. You see that on this picture. This technical model is a bull model. So why US dollar rise? There is no such a movement in a Bitcoin, for example. Gold is very volatile too. So the market maybe they just don't know where to go. The capital does not know where to go, and by tradition, I don't know, they buy dollar, and then maybe some US assets, but it's very hard to know which one they will choose. So market not in a good mood. It's very hard to find a word for me describing this situation. Unsure, maybe the market is unsure about the future, and there we can see a lot of volatility in the US market in next weeks, and also I see the fall. There is some relief related with the growing US government yield, but I don't think if oil gonna rise, the yield gonna rise after that. So I don't think we are on the top here. Yes, I can. There is no drawing by me, and you see that that means that the technical picture is not clear. It's not clear. No drawing. Yes. So in my view, the oil is the problem for the U.S. market, and also. If yield gonna rise again, the question of valuation will rise too. Thank you very much, and take care.